The Astros have won their second game to open the season, this time a lot more convincingly. Let's just get straight into it. Game started with a bang, with Jose Altuve hitting a leadoff home run, just doing what he does. Got ahead in the counts. Reed Detmers was forced to make a good pitch, and he just made a perfect pitch, and Jose Altuve made him pay. Later on, Jake Odorizzi, rough start, gives up 2 runs. I had some issues with that inning. First of all, I think Michael Brantley could have gotten to the ball, that Jared Walsh single, or I think at least an average fielder probably could have gotten that. Maybe I just remembered it wrong, but I remember being very frustrated, just mainly because it was a softly hit ball. Oh my gosh, why is my hair so bad? Mainly because it was a softly hit ball, and I hate when soft hits just land. So there's that. But Michael Brantley, obviously made up for it with by gunning down Jared Walsh later on. Martin Maldonado, 2 pass balls today. Like, Martin, I don't want to get on your bad side. I don't want to be a hater or anything, but I've been searching and searching and searching for like any part of your game that's good. It's not your speed. It's not your hitting. It's not your framing. You only have +1 framing runs above average. Like, it's just your arm, I guess. I don't even know the metrics on that, because I don't want to be like, I don't want to shatter my dreams. I don't want to be like, oh my gosh, this dude really has 0 talent. So I'm hoping that your other numbers are great, but right now, like, I literally cannot find a piece of you that is worth keeping in our lineup for, especially when you have Jason Castro on the bench. But there's my mini rant on Martin Maldonado. I'm sorry, Martin. You're probably a nice dude. I have one of your caught stealing baseballs. I don't. We had to start Jason Castro. But again, moving on. Aledmys Diaz wasn't supposed to play, but then Yuli Gurriel went on paternity leave. He gets a start. You guys know that I've been pretty high on Aledmys Diaz. I've wanted Aledmys Diaz as shortstop instead of Jeremy Pena, but it is what it is, I guess. And in Aledmys Diaz's first start, he hits a game-tying home run that I thought was a Mickey Mouse home run until I looked at the stat. And this was hammered, actually. It just looked really weird. And speaking of looking really weird, let's just talk about the Apple TV broadcast while we're at it, just to get it out of the way. Apple TV is the worst thing to ever happen to the sport of baseball. And we've had so many scandals. We have the steroid era. We had the sign stealing era. It was like a few years. We had the Black Sox, and none of that is as bad for baseball as this broadcast. Hunter Pence, dude, I love you. You see that? That's a Giants stadium, okay? I'm from SF. Your contributions to the Giants are recognized all over here. That said, your commentary was not insightful at all, and you're a color commentator. You're supposed to provide insight. All I heard from you was fan stuff, like stuff that you say when watching a watch party, basically. All I heard from you was a ton of praises for Jose Siri, which, by the way, deserved still, but come on, lay down on that. And then another thing I heard, compound interest. I get you're making a baseball reference and like getting more at bats and stuff, but bro, I'm watching a baseball game. I'm not trying to build a bank account or anything. And then one more thing, a bunch of or something, like, just it sounded like I was listening to a fan instead of a player, and that's fine if I was watching a watch party, but I'm watching a broadcast where you're supposed to be the color commentator. I didn't really hear a lot of color commentary. I don't know if that's the correct term. Katie Nolan, I love you. You're amazing. I used to watch ESPN videos on YouTube all the time just to hear about what you would say about basketball and football and stuff. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't know why you were even in the booth. Like, your commentary, it sounded like you were trying to make it a stand-up comedy show. And if I wanted to watch stand-up comedy, I would have rewatched the White Sox game. That was, I don't know, like, and like, this isn't even like supposed to be a knock on you, but like, for real, what are you doing in there? Like, all I heard from you was, oh my gosh, that kid got the ball or something, after a foul ball, or that slide looked nice, or something else looked nice. Like, that's cool and stuff, but like, again, with Hunter Pence, it sounded like just fan comments instead of actual commentary comments. And again, with like, why are you there? You're not the play-by-play, right? Because that's that other dude. You're not the color commentator, because that's Hunter Pence. What were you there for? Like, what did they want you to do in the booth? Like, from a genuine standpoint, I want to know, what did they tell you to contribute to for the broadcast? Like, what did they want you to contribute? Did they want you to, I can't even think of it. Like, what was your role supposed to be? And then the play-by-play dude, I don't know who you are at all. So there's that. But it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. I'm there to hear your voice. That said, your voice sucked. It sucked. I feel like I'm doing more emotion in this rant right now than you did the entire game. And you had Jose Altuve, Alex Bregman, Aledmus Diaz, Jeremy Pena, Kyle Tucker, twice, 6 home runs. 6 home runs in that game. And I'm showing more emotion right now than you did that entire game. You showed more emotion in Shohei Ohtani's flyouts than you did in the other home runs that the Astros hit. Your voice is boring. I'm sorry. Like, I don't mean to be a hater, and I hope you do better. Like, there's a reason why I don't know who you are, right? You're probably new to the game, and that's cool and all. Like, that's, everyone starts somewhere. But you're on Apple TV. Like, come on, Apple, you guys can do so much better. That said, I'm rooting for you. I hope you get your experience and be a lot less dull. Okay, I really do wish the best for you, because commentary it's a fun thing, and I hope you do well. Just, you had a really bad show last night. And then just the Apple TV broadcast presentation stuff in general. 1, it was kind of ugly. 2, why are you continually showing me a picture of an Angels cameraman? Why is he still there? 3, branching off of 2, why is he preventing me from watching the game? Like, I missed some pitches because of that. Field reporter, you did amazing. You did absolutely amazing. The only note I'd have for you was the Jeremy Pena parent interview was a little bit awkward, but I feel like there was a semi-language barrier there. Like, I feel like there was some miscommunication going on both sides. But other than that, you did amazing. Your interviews with Dusty, Joe Madden, amazing. Great. That's one strong suit. But then, like, again, going back to the broadcast, the pitch thing, the one that shows you the count, that was behind a lot of times in the broadcast. Like, just, that broadcast was an absolute mess, if I'm being very honest with you. And that's it. Like, you guys are doing this every week. I hope you guys don't have any more Astro games, because I really don't want to go through that again. It's clear from public opinion that not a lot of people like the Apple TV stuff. It was a huge disaster. Hunter Pence, Katie Nolan, field reporter Heidi something. I love y'all. Heidi, you did great. As people, I love all of you 3, and then the play-by-play dude. Like, y'all are probably great people. Just, it was a really bad mixture altogether. But that's enough broadcast bashing. Let's get back to the game. Jeremy Pena has his first hit as a single. Later on, like I said at first, Jeremy Pena's parents were getting interviewed by Heidi. Jeremy Pena hits an absolute bomb for his first career home run. And then in the same inning, after a bunch of runs scored, Kyle Tucker hit his first home run of the season as well. Jeremy Pena almost goes deep again. I got really excited until, like, yeah, I was like, that's fair. That's the distance, and then it just missed. So Jeremy Pena, great. Our player of the game today is, you guys saw it at first already, but I'm gonna say Jose Siri. Actually, maybe 100 pence convinced me. I hope not, but Jose Siri, his play at home, just he forces the defense to make plays, and the defense didn't show up on that end. He made plays on defense, and then he got 2 hits, which, none of them big hits, right? But he made plays, stole bases. He just was so good all around yesterday. That's your player of the game. Jake Odorizzi again did okay, not bad honestly for a first outing. And the rest of the bullpen did okay. Pedro Baez, similar to Hunter Pence and all that. I love you. You seem like a really nice dude, and I feel really bad saying this, but you are very far away from major league caliber right now. I really hope you figure it out. I root for you. I root for your team. I hope you figure it out. But yeah, that was just a really bad showing on all ends. I think, for one, especially in a game like that where you were leading by like a 10 already, I don't see the need to throw balls. Like, I know it's not something you could like necessarily control, but like, you don't really have to try to pitch around and then cost yourself some pitches, right? You just need to throw strikes. Just get 6 outs, end the game. You're up by 10 already. You didn't do that. You got behind a lot, forced yourself to make perfect pitches, and when that happens, mistakes happen, and then you paid for those a little bit. Really fun fact, actually, because of Nico Goodrum's error, Pedro Baez didn't allow any earned runs. That's weird, if you ask me. But yeah, Baez, hope you figure it out. Ronel Blanco made his major league debut, got 4 outs, allowed a run. Jack Mayfield continues to punish his old team, and Joe Perez also made his major league debut. He struck out, but he made a really nice play on defense. Good for you. Congratulations to both Ronel Blanco and Joe Perez. All in all, it's a messy game. I honestly wouldn't do too much reflection on this game. Like, I don't think this game is exactly representative of how good our team is. I think we definitely outperformed, because it seemed like they kind of just gave up early on after a few bombs, and then one thing led to another. So I don't know if this game is exactly indicative of how our offense is. I don't know what it says about our pitching as well, but a win is a win. The Houston Astros remain in first place after today, and our magic number is 161. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to stay tuned for more of whatever this video is, feel free to subscribe right here. If you guys just want to check out some more videos right now, this is my most recent upload. Again, thank you guys for watching, and as always, it is Stro season all season.